What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Goal Digger Girl, coming in live. Got some notifications going on here. So I've got my chalkboard and I've got my phone ghetto rigged right now. I don't even know if this is straight, but that's okay. It actually doesn't look very straight. Let me see if I can fix it. You know, it's just A for effort these days. So that's okay right there, right? It's good. Oh, I have a low battery. It's pretty awesome. Okay, I want to show you guys these pictures. So we're going to talk about the follow-up. I'm so excited. I don't think I showed these to you guys because they've been on my board and I've had all my business stuff on my board. I mean, true story. Look at her little face. And that's Addison. She's 4.5. And that's Elise. See, she looks really like sweet. She is sweet. She puts her little arm around you and like, do you have any kids? They just like find the little nook right there. It's super cute. So those are on my board. I show you guys. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the follow-up. I'm so excited. Put 1 in the comments if you're watching this live. Put 2 if you're watching the replay. If you're new and you've never seen my videos before, welcome. I'm so excited to have you. What I do is I help network marketers build their business on social media in a genuine and authentic way. That's my forte. Go ahead and share this video and I will shout you out because sharing is caring. So if you have any team pages or you have other girlfriends in network marketing that are your friends on Facebook, go ahead and share it onto your personal page, put shared in the comments. I would like to personally shout you out and also give you a thank you for sharing, okay? Put share it in the comments. My feature tonight is Rhonda Madrid. Rhonda Madrid Designs, it's RH, Rhonda. You guys, I'm completely obsessed with her earrings. I'm one of her brand influencers. I can't even show you guys how awesome these are. So they're like a soft cork type thing. I get compliments on her earrings all the time. I'm completely obsessed. They're so cute. She has the cutest designs ever and they're super affordable. So if you go to Rhonda Madrid Designs and use the promo code GOALDIGGER, so I'm the Goal Digger Girl, it's my promo code, Goal Digger, 1 word, capital letters, you'll get a discount. Well, thank you. Well, thank you from Rhonda Madrid. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the topic at hand. So in the comments, share with me your favorite piece of jewelry. Thank you for sharing, Bonnie. You're awesome. Put your favorite piece of jewelry in the comments, or if you don't like jewelry, another accessory if you have one. So if it's a hat, or maybe you really like belts. I don't like belts because my hips, it just doesn't work with my body type. My favorite is earrings. I never wear necklaces, hardly ever. I just have this one ring, well, I guess 2, my engagement ring or my ring for my husband, and that's about it. I am just such an earrings girl. So put in the comments. I'm curious to see what everybody puts. Thank you for sharing, Elaine. Awesome. All right, so let's talk about this, okay? We want to find your follow-up funnel, okay? You want to take people through a process when it comes to your business. So let's think about whenever you go to a website. So has anyone gone down the Instagram rabbit hole? It's a true story. I have actually, it's this Thrive Cosmetics. You know Thrive, how they have the website where you can subscribe and get products to your house and stuff like that. They have a cosmetic line. So I wanted to try their mascara. Well, it wasn't really intentional. Oh, scarves, Angela. You're right. It's a close second. So thank you for sharing, Anna. So with Thrive, I was on Instagram and they had this mascara where it totally made your eyelashes longer. Like it just was like, choo, 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 and I totally went down the rabbit hole. So a sales funnel is where there's something like that. It's called a lead magnet, where something is getting your attention. And I'll show you the different things we have going on here. So a curiosity post would be a sales funnel, okay? So the first thing is going to be, actually, I'll give you guys examples too, okay? So the first part of your sales funnel is going to be your lead magnet, okay? So let's say your first part is going to be connections. How are you connecting with that person? So it could be a curiosity post like I just said. There could be something that says, oh, get this thing for free. You could have an email go out. You guys have all seen these things out there, not just with what you're trying to do with network marketing, but just I want you guys to start thinking of yourself as a marketer, okay? So you're a social marketer. Your job is to share. You're not marketing like, come get my stuff, right? And I've got this sales process that I'm gonna get you. You wanna think of it as a process. You have a funnel that you take people through in a structured and organized manner. So you do wanna start thinking about yourself as a marketer in that regard, okay? Does that make sense? You want to start thinking about yourself as really leveling up and really being a professional and treating this like the business it is. And if you do that, you can build a six-figure business part-time or full-time. Some of you don't want that. Some of you just want a few $100 extra. Hi, Leanne. You just want a few extra $100 a month. Cool. Make that car payment. Go to Target and go freaking crazy, right? So Kaylee Searcy, she's with Usborne Books. She's a full-time nurse and she jumped into Usborne because she wanted to be able to have Starbucks coffee money and not like dip into their family's money. I thought that was so cute. And now she's a director and she quit nursing and she does Usborne Books full-time. So think of yourself as a marketer, okay? Let's take this seriously. So the top of your funnel is how you get people into the funnel, okay? So this part's gonna be the biggest part of your funnel. You're gonna have hundreds, if not over 1,000 people would be the goal. Just look on your friends list. How many people are on your friends list? How many people do you know on Instagram? Scroll down your cell phone contacts and look at the number on the bottom. Mine's over 1,000. Okay, there you go. So the goal would be hundreds and thousands of people, hundreds, if not over 1,000 people would be at the top here. So they all start here. So how do you get in touch with those people? The beginning starts here. Curiosity post. People are commenting. You maybe say happy birthday to somebody. You friend request somebody. You notice that somebody watches your stories. Those are all connections. You're not like, oh, hey, you watch my story? Do you want to join my business? That's not what we're doing here, okay? There's a flow here. There's a funnel, okay? But just so you guys understand the sales process, you have something that's catching people's attention so that they're becoming a part of the sales process. So going back to my eyelash mascara stuff on Instagram, there was a post with a picture of before and after of her eyelashes. That was the lead magnet. That was the first piece, the connection. As soon as I clicked that button, I was in their sales funnel. The next step of the eyelashes was the exposure. So for you guys, it's usually Messenger. For my Instagram example, it was, I think it was just like a landing page which showed, oh, there was a promotion. That's what it was. Like, it was like a before Thanksgiving, or the day after Thanksgiving, a Black Friday promotion. So it was like, oh, if you buy this now, you get $6 off or whatever it was. So the exposure was, this is how much it is. This is what it is, right? So if you've got a curiosity post and people are commenting, you're gonna go into Messenger and say, hey, I noticed you commented on my curiosity post. Tell me more about your concern with not getting great sleep. Let's talk about that. That exposure in Messenger, you're gonna tell them about your products, okay? So you have less people here because you've connected with all these people. Not all of them are gonna respond back. Is that not true? So let's say you have in your whole career or in your whole year or something, 1,000 connections, you might be able to expose half of them. These are all pretend numbers, by the way. We would want the goal to be higher than that. But you guys see how the funnel, the numbers get smaller with each step, okay? Your goal isn't to close 1,000 people. Your goal isn't to have all 1,000 of these people join your team or buy from you. Your goal is to get 1,000 people in your funnel. That's what I want you to start thinking about is what can I control? I can't control if that person says yes. I can't control if that person joins my team. I can't control if that person runs with this business and freaking does something, right? But I can control my activity. That's what you have to take ownership for. This book right here is gonna blow your freaking mind. For those that are in my mastermind, you guys, it's chapter 1. Well, it's the first principle. This book is what we're reading for mastermind, you guys. He talks about this in there. You gotta take responsibility, okay? You can't be like, oh, I work full time and I have no time. I don't wanna hear it. I built my business while working full time and driving 50 million gazillion hours a week, okay? So the goal is to control the activity and frickin' share, okay? So you've got 1,000 people in your funnel. We get 500 that we expose, okay? The exposure is peekaboo, right? You're exposing. It's where you tell them what you do, okay? Whether it be, I'm trying to think of an example. You say, oh, let me tell you about my product, or I actually, I help people live a freedom-based lifestyle. What does that mean? Okay, so you actually tell them what you do. So then after the exposure, the next step is to get a third-party tool in their hands, okay? So let's say you offer a video that they can watch. It used to be, back in the day, it was a sales presentation. So people would do belly to belly. They would sit down and do some kind of presentation. They would also do, sometimes they'll get people on and do like a webinar PowerPoint. Nowadays, everybody's kind of moved away from it, but it's up to you and your company, what you guys do. But this number is, for if you expose 500 people and let's say half of those people will watch your video, you got 250 people watching your video, okay? So that is the next step of your funnel. So what's really cool about this is as you go through, you're having less and less people. That's completely by nature. It's gonna be that way. So you grow this number, then this number grows. You can control this, okay? Grow this number is gonna follow, but you're exposing these people. You're getting them connected. They're starting to become vested. They're starting to really learn more about the culture and your team and your upline and all these different things. So as you go through, the likelihood of that person jumping on board is higher, okay? So the goal is to take them through the funnel, okay? So we've got video. Next, we've got three-way chat, that is. This is a PG-13 video. We've got our three-way chat, or I'm gonna say Zoom. For my team, what we do is, this is 2 steps. So we do a three-way chat, and then we do a Zoom. So we first chat with them, and then if it's gonna be somebody who's gonna join the team, we go to Zoom. But if it's just product related, we don't. We just stop at the three-way chat and have them order, okay? So you could actually add another step in here, which is not a bad idea. The more steps actually, the better, okay? So you gotta feel it out there for yourself. But let's say 250 say they're gonna watch the video. The goal is to get them into a chat as soon as possible, right? We don't want them hanging out. Add them to the group and tag them and all that stuff. I would just friggin', sure, add them to the group, but I'd send them the video. I'd give them a YouTube link or get them in Messenger, get them that video, get them into the chat as soon as possible, even simultaneously. Hey, while you're watching that video, in the meantime, let me connect you with, you know, my friend Sarah. She knows freaking everything about this, and I just started yesterday or whatever, okay? Be honest, but you want to put everything on Sarah, okay? So of the 250, we've got 125, let's say, that jump on a three-way chat. That's pretty good, okay? We've got 125 on the three-way chat. So you have the chat with them, they talk, awesome, hey, you're really loving this, great. Let's go ahead and get you on a Zoom. So again, the numbers are going down, but you're getting closer to a yes. Do you guys know the statistics for the people who actually get on a Zoom, end up joining the team? Do you guys know the statistics? I don't either, but it's gotta be freaking good, okay? So Zoom is a good thing. I do phone calls sometimes, but I would go with Zoom if you can. Okay, I love doing Zoom because I'm a relator. I love connecting with people and finding out their stories, and there's just something about seeing another person, right? Okay, last is that they either, you make a sale or they join your team. So if we've got 62 people, we'll just not say 62.5. So we'll say 62 people. Okay. So how would everybody feel right now? These are horrible numbers, by the way. You guys would probably crush it compared to my little example here. But how would you feel right now? Show me, put an emoji in the comments. Show me, how would you feel right now if you were like, cool, I just got 62 new customers or business partners. How would you feel? Put an emoji in the comments. That's pretty freaking cool. Now, if you can improve your ratios or reach out to more people, double that number. How would it feel to have 124 people, brand new customers or business partners? How would you feel? You would say, holy smokes, I'm freaking awesome. And you're gonna turn around and teach your team to do that. I just learned this from somebody today. We were talking about this. You know who you are, and I'm not gonna mention your name because you might not want me to. But she was like, gosh, I did the math on it. If you just like duplicate, like so you recruit somebody once a month and then they do the same and then their person does, it's 5,000 people in a year, you guys. Like duplicate. Make sure you have a duplication and onboarding system, okay? So you've got all your people. Now, a couple things to make this even better, okay? Once you go through this, this is what I've noticed people are missing, okay? People will stop. So somewhere along the line, they will drop the ball and stop here. They will, you know, get stuck on a video or something, or they'll get stuck here. Sometimes they even get stuck up here. So let me give you an example. If you have somebody, oh, this is a really good example. I see this all the time. Let me know if you're guilty. You do a curiosity post, you get 20 comments. Half of them are your team, 2 are people that have already ordered. So you've got 8 good real prospects. 8 of them comment, ooh, I wanna know more, what is it, da da da. You message them, hey Sally, I saw your comment on my curiosity post. I'd love to tell you more about what I'm doing. What piqued your interest about my post? Sally doesn't respond, okay? That is dropping the ball. You can't just leave Sally hanging there. You gotta reach back out to her. She might not have saw your message, she might have been busy, okay? The other thing I see is that people don't follow up. So you get down here to a 3-way chat, you guys are chatting, your upline comes in. This is what will happen. You try to set up a Zoom time, they set up the Zoom, and then something happens. The prospect can't make the Zoom call. She's like, oh my gosh, I got called into work, or my kid's sick, or whatever. You're like, oh, it's okay, just let us know when you're feeling better, we'll get you connected. Now you're busy hustling, I get it, guys. Some of you know I don't shower every day sometimes when I'm like a freaking crazy person like now. I mean, pretty much every day, but I missed here and there. So, you know, a lot going on, I get it. What happens? We get busy, we forget, we don't follow up. We never rescheduled with freaking Sally, sick Sally, I don't know what you want to call her. We never followed up with Sally with the sick kid. So she was all the way down here in our funnel. So what do we keep doing? We're like, oh, we don't have any people. Gotta get more people, gotta get more people. When we've got all these people down here, we never even followed up with. I mean, it blows my freaking mind. So if that's you, I get it, I've been there, but let me tell you 3 tips to help you out. Number 1 is get organized, okay? Get a tracker. I use Google Sheets. If you guys are in my mastermind, it's in the files tab, okay? If you're in my mastermind, put link in the comments, link, L-I-N-K, to get my mastermind application. Get in my mastermind, you guys. If you're not in somebody else's mastermind or monthly membership group, you have to be in a group. It's pretty much like having an upline, a virtual upline, a system, all that stuff. I'll talk about that in a second. It's in there, okay? Number 1, get organized, okay? So you wanna guard that freaking tracker with your life. If somebody messages you back, if somebody says, sure, I'll look at a video, you guys, why couldn't you do this? How about this? I got homework for you guys. You have their name, then you have next to their name, exposed, third-party tool, video, which this is how I have mine set up, 3-way chat, ordered, or need samples. I mean, get on that, girls. So then what happens is, when this girl down here with the Zoom, she just drops off sick Sally just drops off the planet, then what you can do is make a note. Okay, let me follow up with Sally in 5 days. I'm sure by then her kids will be better. Let's circle back, okay? Get organized, guard it. You guys, as soon as somebody does anything, you do a curiosity post and you get a bunch of comments, go write them down. If you go on Instagram and or in your stories and you see all these people looking at your stuff, if it's something to do with your product or your business opportunity, write them down. Product or business, write them down. They are prospects for sure. Second thing is, this is huge, okay? You have to have a reason to follow up. You have to have a reason. You can't, I mean, you can, but I don't like it when people don't have a reason. So they're like, so, Kimberly, I was just seeing how you're doing. I'm like, no, you're not. You're seeing if I want to order your makeup. Like, I get it, right? We all are in network marketing. We get it. So have a reason. Okay, I learned this. This is a really cool thing that Chelsea Fournier taught in a training. She says, I always say take them from exposure to exposure. One cool thing she does, and she can, you can go in her group and check out more on it, but about you take them from like something to do with the business and then something to do with the product or the team, she calls it. So team and then tool, something like that. So the reason I mention that is you want to start thinking like a marketer and think about this a little bit differently. What if every time you reached out, you had a reason to follow up? So let me give you an example. Let's go back to Sally who's sick. Well, her kids are sick. And you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to follow up with Sally, but I don't want to be annoying. You don't want to just be like, are you ready yet? What do you think? Did you talk to your husband? Now, if there's something legit, you can follow back up. So Sally was sick, her kids were sick. Hey Sally, I was just checking in. I wanted to see if we could reschedule that Zoom. I hope your son's feeling better. We've got some stuff going around the house right now too. What would be a good time to set up that Zoom? You have a reason to follow up because you had a Zoom scheduled, you're gonna follow up. Okay, but if you did the Zoom and Sally's like, I'm just not feeling it right now. Like I've got so much stuff going on. I don't wanna start a business right now. This is true, right? This is a real story. Could happen. Sally says, I'm just not feeling it right now, right? It's a great idea, but not right now. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna wait until there's a reason, new product, a sale, you ordered some new product and you've got some samples to send out. Do you think Sally would be a good person? Tell me yes in the comments. In this scenario, would it make sense to sample Sally? Yes, it would. All day, every day. So what you do is you wait a little bit and then you reach out to Sally. A couple days, guys. Like, people are like, I don't know how many days to wait. Don't overthink it, okay? Be thinking about, just don't even overthink it. I would rather you just reach out and mess up, meaning fumble and whatever, than overthink it. So give it a couple days, or maybe the next day, be like, Sally, so glad we connected yesterday. It was so fun to find out a little bit more about you, and I look forward to us to maybe working together one day. But in the meantime, I realized you haven't even tried the product yet. I think it would make sense, if you're considering the business down the road, to go ahead and sample it. Can I drop some in the mail for you? I bet you if you guys all circle back to people in this scenario, I bet you they say yes. Because if they're truly thinking about the business, they're gonna wanna try the product. Because what do we do? Oh shoot, my phone's gonna die. Okay, I gotta wrap it up. I get so excited. You guys know I can talk about this all day long. But what do we do, right? We're like, oh, she doesn't wanna do the business. She hates me. Okay, I'm gonna block her on Facebook. No. You're going to think about, what can I do to keep engaging her? Could you say to Sally, hey, guess what? The company is doing a corporate call, a little bit more about the opportunity. Can I send you the link on it? And if Sally says no, give Sally some space, you guys. Don't like harpoon her, right? Other things you can do are events. All the people that you exposed. So if you expose them for the product and for whatever reason they're just like, no, I don't want to do that right now. This right here could be an event. So you could take all the product people here. So if you expose the product people and they're just no's, go back on your list, create an event. I'm doing a bunch of online events with my team right now. It's been a lot of fun. We do 15-minute Facebook parties. There's a lot of them happening this week. So it's gonna be really fun. I'm wearing a tiara. I decided a tiara, is that how you say it? I'm wearing that all the time, like when I do videos. So I have events going on. What do? I go through my list, and all my product people, prospects too, any prospect, I say, hey, I have an online event, you can win product. Can I get you an invite? Boom. Do you guys see the difference? It's getting permission, basically, okay? It's getting permission to reach back out. You need to think this through, and it's gonna change your life, okay? Third thing is, don't take things personally. I just did a training in my group. You guys can jump in if you want. It's open to everybody. It's called the Goal Digging Boss Babes. So just put Goal Digging Boss Babes in the comment. If you can't find it, I'll get you in there, okay? I just did a whole training on that. Don't take it personally. When you start to see it's just a numbers game, it's a funnel, it's a psychological thing, but people have to go through this funnel. Not everybody is gonna say yes right away and jump on board. Maybe you did and you're like, what's wrong with these people? I didn't say yes right away. I was just so overwhelmed and stressed out and really frankly depressed that I couldn't even fathom building a business. But then she reached back out and I was ready, okay? And then also remember that your job is to just present this, and if it's a good fit for that person when they're ready, thank you, Cheryl. When they're ready, you guys are gonna jump on board. They're gonna say yes. If you have something and they're not interested in it right now, you're not gonna convince them, okay? It's gonna be when they're ready, okay? That's really important too. So, since my phone is about to die, put link in the comments, L-I-N-K, if you wanna get my mastermind application. It's open for a few more days. So what it is, I become your virtual upline basically. So every Monday we do a Monday mastermind deep dive training. Today we did time blocking. We got control of your freaking schedule. We got your to-do list. We brain dump, scale it baby down, assign the task for the week. We time blocked in my calendar, and I showed you guys how I did it. I color coded it, do all these fun things. Every Monday is a deep dive. Plus, it started October 1st, so you get all the back content by jumping in now. And it's like $2, it's like going to Starbucks twice a month. Like, it's not expensive. For now, it's gonna be that price. And then also every week you have to check in with me. Every day you'll have an accountability pod to help keep you on track. We also are reading a book. It's called The Traveler's Gift, is the one we're doing for February. Amazing book. Thank you, Terry Carey, by Andy Andrews. It's such a freaking good book. Like, my mind is blown right now. And then also we do a challenge every month. So that's something you can master, such as mindset or Instagram or whatever. And then you have access to me. So you can ask me anything you want, and then I'll respond to you in the group. So that's open right now. Just put link in the comments if you need the application. Also tomorrow, before the phone is really gonna die, put link in the comments if you wanna get registered for my webinar I'm doing tomorrow. It's a free class on the 7 channels of elimination. I have PhDs in natural health and holistic nutrition. So you guys can put link in, you can come to that. I'm gonna show you guys how to get your body naturally detoxifying and cleansing. I've done this with clients and I've noticed it helps with energy, weight loss, digestion, metabolism. Obviously, as a disclaimer, you obviously have to consult with your doctor, but I'm gonna teach you how the body works. I've gotten really great results with this, and it's really cool because it's just such a non-invasive way to get your body in check. So if you guys want to do the free class, it's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central, but you get the replay via email if you register. So just put link below if you guys want that. And that's what I have for you guys today. So I'll be back on Thursday at noon Central for another training, okay? I'll see you guys later. Bye.